Hello there, and welcome to part 3 of Shadow of the Colossus. I'm Dylan, and if you're a subscriber, here is where you can claim your shiny gold star. And if you're not a subscriber, unfortunately you don't get one. Please subscribe in order to get a shiny gold star. So we're going to continue on. We just defeated our 11th Colossus. We have 5 more left in the end of the game. So let's get started here. And we are just going to push through to the end of the game. Let's go out here. At this point, I definitely don't remember which one is in which direction. I'll remember which Colossus we're at as we're getting close to it, but... no, actually, I do know which one we're doing next. This one is also in a lake. You have to, like, ride on the top of his head, and he has these, like, teeth-looking things coming out of his head, almost like a crown. And you have to hit those to guide him in different directions. It's really interesting. Oh, and here we have a hawk. They're not getting close enough to me where I feel like I can jump and grab one. I love looking at the landscape here. Okay, and then you see that waterfall up in the upper right corner. That's our destination. We kind of have to go through a forest to get there. See, there's another land bridge here. That leads to this crack in the cliffs. We wander through the forest a bit, and it pops us out a little bit to the right there. You can see another crack. And we'll wind our way out around a pathway and swim a little bit, and we'll be there. And let's see, again, just like with the last video, I'm actually doing this in the same night as the previous two. I'm just knocking this all out in one day. So, nothing much has changed for me, as it's still the same day as the last two videos. I was afraid he wasn't going to go the right direction. But no, Aggro he was a good boy today. He found us through, or found our way through. Sometimes he just takes a little while to make the turn. Fortunately, you can't really make him go any faster than this. I don't know whether this would be actually faster than if I just ran this part on foot, but that's okay. I don't think it's any slower either. All right. Gotta grab closer to the edge, but that's okay. We're making our way around. Again, I'm not sure if swimming underwater is any faster, but I can do it. I like to think it is. We're almost there. We just gotta get to this little center platform right ahead of us. Okay. Oh, you can move the camera around the cutscene. And he rises. Come on up. Okay, so you can see, yeah, he has sort of glowing teeth crown going on, and this one, instead of fur, there's a lot more moss and plants. And of course he shoots lightning. So this is kind of why I try to stick a little close to his body. I'm trying to get around to his tail, and if you stick close to him, sometimes as he turns, he'll kind of push you along. Makes it easier to get over here. But yeah, look, this is more like grass and moss, where a lot of the other bosses have been more like fur on the back. Okay. And unfortunately for him, we gotta hit him in the tooth crown. Looks like it hurts, and honestly, I empathize Bud because coincidentally, I'm also having some tooth pain at the moment. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That wasn't so bad. We happen to be close to one of these platforms here, and he's gonna sink down and up. Exposes his belly. Latch on. Get a third one in. Okay. I can usually get a third one in, but not a fourth. Can't one cycle down. Ooh. He was right next to me. So he destroys that platform. So you obviously have to find another one. And the music gets calm again. Ooh. Sniped me. Okay. You see what I mean about if you're close to him, too close to him as he turns, he'll kind of scoop you along with, and you make better progress towards the back. Where's our nearest island? Straight ahead. Shaking me in the water. Okay. Okay. Well, no, now you're turning completely around. We need to go left. Nope, not forward, not forward. Left. Left. Come on. Whoa, no, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoops. That's what I get. Wow. It's like the second boss I've had something like that happen with. We're close, and I was able to get back up pretty quick. That's fine. Won't be good. We're fine. Come on. Let me up. Let me up. Come on. Quit shaking. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're very close to it. He's gonna take a left here, it looks like. Nope, nope, nope. Come on. There we go, there we go. Over to the right. Over to the right. Let's get one forward just in case, but okay. Oh no! Oh man! Come on, Dylan, get your head in the game. I'm trying to beat this in one session. And you're not following your own rules about sticking close to the body. It's a pretty sad demonstration of this boss so far. I mean, started off strong. It's okay. We'll persevere. Please. Come on, bud, get up there. I've struggled with this boss in a bit. I just completely fumbled that jump earlier. Come on, come on, come on. So that one. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's finish this one up. You can't get me. I'm behind the pillar. And uppies. Look at your belly. Got your belly. Bye-bye. This is number 12. Here they come. So these are the people that are from whatever clan that I'm from or whatever nation that I'm from that I stole their sword. Used it to come here and pursue this quest. Okay, Dorman, tell us about number 13. Who's our next contestant? Okay. This is the desert one. This one's one of my favorites, and hopefully I can get this in a single cycle. Do it nice and quick. There we are. Let's go, aggro. Let's go. Alright, well, almost directly that way. I don't know if we can go that direction off to the left. I don't think so. I might be wrong. That might be a faster way, but I think we can just go through this forest one more time. Because one of the bosses we did earlier was fairly close to the location of this one, and I think I even pointed it out. So we'll take another stroll through the forest again. That's okay. Just like last time, we'll just let the aggro guide as he seems to know where he's going. So I want to stop at this area here. That's the area I'm thinking of. Yeah, it has this entrance that goes down here. I think there's a cliff over on the other side, which is one of the possible places you can come out of that forest that's back there. This area looks like it was meant for a Colossus. Like, it looks like a boss battle arena, but it's not. Glitching out a little bit. But yeah, I feel like that last area, I didn't explore it very much just for the sake of time, but it's just this big open area that's enclosed. It really just feels like a Colossus should have been there and was removed. But that tiny little area would definitely not have been able to contain our friend right here. I love this one because he's kind of just out in the open world, and I really wish that this game sort of had a few persistent colossi that were roaming around the world, and that you didn't necessarily have to trigger like this, but you know, you could just see them roaming around, you know, whether they had a specific area or something, but I really wish they had done something like that. Okay. Got our bow. So this guy, he has these white sacks on the bottom. You gotta shoot. Pierce these. You gotta kind of lead the shot, see if you can get it. 2 out of 3, okay. Got one here, let's see if we can lead the shot. Okay, we didn't get that one, but we're close. So once you get these, Oh. I was close on that one. Come on. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah. Okay, so he'll lower his wings, his arms. Yeah, they're wings. I weirdly feel like he's programmed to kind of match your speed a little bit. And it can mess it up if you're going too slow. Just kind of stop. Oh no! Come on! No! Let's go, aggro! Let's go! He's still got his wingies down. Come on! We can make it. If you take too long on this part, his sacks will regenerate. Come on, bud. You can make it. Don't want that to happen. No! Oh man. Bad gamer moment. Come on. Come on. Just gonna hold here. What I was trying to avoid was being too low on his wing. Because if you're too low and he, come on. There we go, okay. If you're too low, he can kind of scrape you off in the sand. And so I was trying to avoid that, and I screwed myself over because I just completely got taken off. Alright. Let's see if we can do a single cycle on this. I'm not confident about our luck in this, given how the beginning of this fight has gone so far. We'll see. Okay. You want to make it as far as you can before he does that twist, and let go as soon as he finishes. So get in here efficiently and start the stab. That's two. As far as you can. So eventually, he's going to close his little wing flaps that are above his weak points. And he'll shut you out. Ah, I was on the last one. Oh man, I was so close to single cycling him. That was so close. Come on. Come on. Yep, come on, aggro. We'll get him. I was really hoping to single cycle that one. I was very close. If I had done like 2 half stabs instead of a full stab and a partial, I maybe could have gotten it. Let's go. Okay. Did I not? What the heck? I absolutely shot that one directly. Okay. I thought I got those first 2. Especially the second one, it looked just like it. Oh man, I was playing this game on an emulator once, and something got screwy with it, and at some point this boss just zoomed off into the distance, like super fast, just went whoop, and he was gone. And just went off into the horizon, never to be seen again, could not progress through the game. I was stuck. I think I just reloaded my last save or something, but... Come on. Got it. Let's hope the wing phase goes a little smoother this time. What I said about if you go too slow, he just kind of grinds to a halt. Now I'm too far ahead of him. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Okay. Let's just hang out here for a moment. We don't need to get greedy. Go past it. You can save a little bit there if you just, before he even raises his wings. Okay. Yeah, if you jump correctly, you can get up here before he even raises his wings and give yourself a little bit of an advantage. You just kind of need to make a beeline for his booty. Get that last stab on the glyph. It's gonna be right here. Let's go. Oh gosh. And done. Okay, that one could have gone smoother. But yeah, I really like this boss. There are these ring-shaped bits of stone. They look like a Stargate that are around the perimeter of this area, and that's kind of the limit of his zone. He doesn't go outside of those rings. But I do like how, other than that, he's kind of just out in the open. On to number 14. Yeah, I know which one this is. There's only 3 that it could be, and I know what the last 2 are, and I know which one we haven't faced yet. So this one should be a little guy that's in some ruins. This next one has a lot more platforming involved. See how Dorman is lying to you right there. He's saying it lusts for destruction, and it doesn't. It's just hanging out in his city. Dorman is the one that lusts for destruction. But Dorman tells you that these Colossi are evil, and you're supposed to believe them. Here is our city. Not quite straight on ahead, not off the cliff. I really feel like there should have been a Colossi out here just wandering around. This area, it's kind of just in between, but like, man, just imagine if there was just a giant roaming Colossus out here. I'll tell you what I thought the 17th Colossus was, or what I dreamt it could be. I would have loved it if it was this, but what if that whole tower was the Colossus? And my thought was that, I mean, A, that would be cool, and B, the very last Colossus involves a lot of climbing up to get to the very top of him, and so I was kind of just thinking a more extreme version of that, of like, you know, that the whole temple itself turns out to be a Colossus and wakes up and you have to climb to the top of this tower Colossus. That would have been cool. I think that would have been cool. But of course, there's nothing like that. Don't mind me, I'm kind of just looking at all the landscape. I know it makes for a little bit boring content, but I don't want to ruin the peaceful tranquility that's going on with this game. I love the atmosphere of this game so much, and just the feeling that it evokes. Though when the game doesn't have any music and it's literally just the sound of a horse galloping, I understand. That's not exactly engaging content. If you're on the main menu screen and you let it just sit there for long enough, it'll switch to an animation where it's just following a hawk, one of the birds, as it flies around the area. I very much feel you can make some YouTube videos where it's just that and some chill anime beats to, or some anime beats to chill slash study slash relax to, you know. Get some nice lo-fi in there. Yeah, I'm hitting this right area. So this area... Let me get off here real quick. Get a good view. This area down here always struck me as odd too, because it's... I don't know, it just seems like intentionally cut out, and there's a path that goes down here and everything, but this isn't where the boss is. It's nowhere near here. See, I'm going that direction into a tunnel in there, but there's this whole area down here that seems like it should be something, but it's not. There might be a tree, there might be a shrine, but there can't be any enemies down there. There's only 16 enemies, and we know which ones they are. It like gives the feeling that the game's half finished, which I guess is a criticism, but I don't know. And we know that there are colossi that were pulled out, but it also kind of unintentionally gives this place almost like a liminal space kind of feeling of like there used to be people here and this place used to have a purpose, but it doesn't anymore. So yeah, it gives that liminal space feeling of being in a place that feels inhabited, and or like it used to be inhabited, and I don't know if that's quite the definition of liminal space. I think that's more of places that you pass through, but it's adjacent to that at least. Okay, and here we are at the city. This is a fun one. So you got all these pathways, these these sort of archways, stone pathway pillar things that are going around. I won't give away too much about this boss before I start it. I just really like this area. It kind of goes along with what I'm saying of like, you know, this is a city. It's supposedly a place that people used to live. It kind of gives off that feeling, but like, there's not really any practical use buildings here, but it still evokes that feeling. Okay. So yeah, basically we just climb around on these. This one's a lot of platforming. We run, we jump. Climb these towers. And up here we're gonna get another cutscene that you can move around in, which is fun. Hits it once. There's a pattern here. So this guy will hit him once, back up, and if you don't do anything, he'll just kind of... He doesn't do anything, he just hangs out. But if you shoot him, then he gets angry. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so that jump that happened during the cutscene, I did that manually. That's not something that normally happens. So yeah, that's a cutscene where you actually get control of it again. And I don't know, it just feels cool to be able to make that jump while the cutscene's going on. Nice cinematic moment. Alright, come and get me, come and get me. Bump. Okay, let's get up here a little closer. Oh, did I hit the tower in front of me? Okay. Now when he does it, it doesn't do a whole cutscene. It just knocks it down. Come on, come and get me. Quite a few of these. So that was the third one. Oh, I failed to jump on that one. That was number 3. I think there's 6 of them total. I think he'll even hit me while I'm on the side of it, so. Right in the forehead. Where you at? Okay. They actually give you so much more space and options to run around and figure out what's going on with this guy. There's this whole trench that you can see there off to the left. I don't even really interact with that, but it looks like it's a place for you to hide from him. Well, because if you're on the ground, he'll just start charging you. Oop. Okay, now Dorman's gonna yell at me. He's gonna be like, "Hey, that guy can't knock over that tower. You should try a different tower." No, he didn't say anything. Usually he gets sassy there. Alright. That's the last one. Okay. Oh, I should go out. Oh, you can move in this cutscene too. Get over towards the side where I need to be. Nope, I got stuck on a pillar. I was close. Okay. Where's he at? Where's he at? Okay, gotta get his attention. Hey, bud. Come over here. Come on, bud. I'm right here. Come and get me. You gonna go after it? Yep, I gotta hit him first. Okay. I think if I stand on this one, I'll be okay. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna attempt a down stab on this one. I'm gonna see if we can do it. It's very similar to that other guy that was his size that, broke the armor off his back, and you can just down stab him here, but it's a little tricky and a little finicky. Not if he wanders away like that. Okay. Yes! Okay, got it. Alright, nice. That was cool. Okay. So I think it's gonna be very much like the last one. Oh, okay. I almost had a chance there. Got one there. Okay. Am I gonna get this guy a little early too? Usually you're not able to just do it like this. There's usually another step. I also know there's a mechanic in this game. I don't know if it's really a mechanic, but there is a particular best spot to hang on to for the Colossus that gets you like locked in essentially, and it makes it a lot easier to do the stabs if you are okay. So yeah, that's what normally happens. So it's easy. Now you just stand on something like this and he'll run into it. He'll knock you over a little bit. Now it's just available for another backstab. Get him? Can I get him? Just gonna shake around too much. Okay, we're almost there. Ah! And yep, it does the same thing. That happens, I kind of just get scraped off the side. Oh, I should have stayed up there for another backstab. But this is it. Nope. Oh, not quite it. Not quite it. Come on. Little one, little one. There we go. Another one bites the dust. That is number 14. My stomach just rumbled really loud and really long. I am honestly curious if the mic picked that up. All right, final two. Final two. Let's go. Is aggro gonna come from the left? Yes, he is. All right, and I pretty much already know where this one is too. So it's gonna be all the way to the north, and then we're gonna head east. I think. Yep. Okay. Just had to make sure. And then the final Colossus is it's all the way to the south. So this one's almost at the very north of the area, and the next one's at the very south. Down there is where we face the second boss. Over there in that direction, kind of in the middle of the screen, that's where we face the third. Over there in that hazy place is where we fought the turtle one. Oh, and here is where I, once again, go the wrong direction. Okay. Come on, aggro. Let's go. Nope. This away. Let's go, buddy. I am getting pretty hungry. I'm gonna have to make myself something to eat after I finish this. So once again, we follow the path pretty much out towards that area where I jumped off the back of the horse and made it all the way down. We're gonna go a little bit past that. And yeah, as you can imagine, traveling this entire bridge by foot takes a long time. And so once you get to the top of the tower and you get access to this bridge, it is cool that you can walk all the way back and get to the entrance, but there's nothing there. There's no point to it. I don't even think you get an achievement or anything like that. Maybe they added some to the PS4 version or something. Oh yeah, they didn't even have achievements in PS2, so there wouldn't have been any achievements for anything. Okay. So over there, that's sort of dried up lake or whatever that is. No, that was a different boss. But anyway, that's where we jumped off. We're going to this over here, these gates. City gates. And classic, they give you a shrine out there. Right here. Oh, this is our stop. Okay, go. I could have rode aggro a little further, but this is obviously a hard stop on that. He can't get past this. Environment to this area is cool. It's just such a grand entryway, and you don't get to see like a full city or anything like that, but yeah, there's just this grand staircase, these pillars up here. we gotta run all the way to the end. Yeah, this place is huge. And then I love coming back here after I've defeated this boss, just kind of checking out this area. It's gonna cut me off and do a cutscene. But this valley that's behind here is honestly just so cool looking. He is big. So they give you one of the small ones right before the two biggest ones. Okay. Oh, he sees me. His eyes were red. He mad. Alright, so if you can see, these platforms here are a little bit... They've got an angle going on to them. So... kind of just stand here and taunt him a little bit. He turns towards us. And he's gonna try to stomp on us here in a second. You're thinking about it? You gotta think real hard about that. You gotta turn just the right direction. Okay, okay. There we go. And that lifts that up just enough so that I can jump up here. There we go in here. And we gotta get his attention again. Shoot him in the neck. I wish that would make him drop his weapon, just hitting him in that right now. I've tried that, especially you get some weapons later on that just, you get like exploding arrows that just do damage upon hit. I feel like I tried it with the exploding arrow to see if I can hit him there and make him drop his sword, and it didn't work. Might be wrong though. Do you not see me? Are you warming up? Right here, bud. Yeah, stomp around. I don't think that's gonna help you in this situation. It is doing a little damage to me. You need to take a swing. Come on, come on. What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you doing, bud? Were you just gonna go home? You were just heading back to the valley? You were just gonna peace out? Like, honestly, that would probably be in your best interest, but that does not help me. Come on, guy. All sorts of strange things are happening in this run. I have never seen him take this long to do this part. What are you doing, dude? Gonna take a swing? Yeah, warm up again. What is happening? Okay, here he goes, here he goes. Yeah, honestly, the hardest part about this game sometimes is just the bosses will not do the behavior that they're supposed to do. And I suppose it's not hard in the sense of, like, you know, it's not dangerous for you or anything, but it makes it hard to do any sort of speed run or the time trials when, you know, half the time trial, I'm just struggling to get him to hit me, or, you know, hit that, or, you know, get him to do his part. Like, I'm holding up my end of the deal for this speed run, and the boss is not. Oh, I gotta shoot him again. So he doesn't know I'm up here. Come on, right in the elbow. Come on, behind you. Yep, right over here. goes. All right. Can we do a jump stab? Jump stab. Here we go. Nope. I didn't want to risk it. That was kind of a shaky jump to his head. I was lucky that I made it anyway. Oh, yeah. It disappeared. Okay. So, technically, I could just fall off and I'd be fine right now. Oh, wait, no, I wouldn't. There's something I need to do first. I would regret it highly if I did that. Okay. Yeah, we gotta drop down here. I could be risky and literally drop down to this part, but gotta be careful. Yeah, so we get him right in the funny bone. He doesn't like it very much, so he drops his sword. And this is what actually enables us to beat him, because his final weak point is on his hand. And if we can do it right, we can just drop straight into his palm. If we're careful here. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. A little low on stamina too. This may, honestly, I think that's our limiting factor here. But okay. Stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. Quit moving so much. Quit moving so much. Please, just moving. Quit walking, dude. You got nowhere to go. Yeah, that's. Nope. Okay, I fell out. Oh my gosh, dude! I mean, it was an effective strategy for you that worked out for him, but he's just walking too much. If he would have stood still for just a second, I could have dropped down into his hand. But no. He didn't wanna. Come on. Luckily, we don't have to, like, climb all the way back up. Stop moving towards me, dude! Dude, you are just, like, man, weird today. Okay, cool. Half the time it's hard to drop to him, but... Okay. Avoided it that time. Not this time. Time for the uber-killing blow to the hand. And we got him. But yeah, you can see what I was going for there. I was like right on his wrist, and if he had stopped moving for a second while I was there, I could have dropped down into his hand and gotten that without having to drop to the ground and have him try to hit me. So you can skip that whole step if you get down there, but that's okay. Alright, and we are on the last one. We are on the big daddy of them all. Give us the description. Alright, gamers, get ready. It's the final showdown. I don't quite remember what's the best way down there. I think that's where the first boss was. But I think if we go this way, and that'll lead us through. I think it kind of takes us near where one of the other Colossi were, and then we just kind of go around that. Oh, and hold on. I actually want to do something real quick before we take off. I want to take a quick look at Wander as close as we can. It's hard to really tell, but he is looking more sickly and pale. Like if you can get a good look at his skin's pretty gray at this point. Let's see if I can get him into the light. It's a tiny bit of color, but yeah, his skin is looking gray. I think his head was more, or hair was more red at the beginning. You'd have to compare them side by side. It's not super obvious, but his color is changing a little bit. Through the passageway again. Okay. Yep. This is the right direction. I'm gonna take a slight detour. If I go to the right, I think that is slightly more direct. But I just want to take a quick detour. Just to see a little more of the landscape. Yeah, I think if I went right that way, that's the most direct way. This is just another one of those kind of wide open spaces that feels like there should be something here. Like, I don't know what it is, it's just a weird feeling I get about certain parts of the map. Like, they didn't need to make this as extensive and go this far as it does. And they do utilize the map really well in this version by hiding all the coins there, so a lot of these places that look like they should be for something, they do at least make them serve a purpose in this game. It's kind of very similar to the Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild, like, just helps you find little small areas and gives you a small reward for exploring the map. So that is nice that they did that on this version. We are like on top of a cliff. That is not where we want to be. Okay. Kind of need to go around. And also, I keep bringing it up, but like Breath of the Wild, this game has a like sailcloth paraglider kind of item that you can get. It's one of the rewards for doing the time trial. I don't remember if it's in normal or hard mode. But yeah, you can get kind of a parachute sailcloth thing. And it's so secret and hidden away that it's not really like common knowledge, or, you know, I guess amongst the fans of the game it probably is. You know, the items aren't that hard to get, but honestly, I feel like they missed out a little bit there by not making that sailcloth parasail glider thing more default, more. You know, that was a design decision of theirs to not do that, but I don't know, that I feel like it could add a a unique dynamic to some of the bosses, especially if you designed it around that, because you know these bosses aren't really designed for that. They're designed to be beatable with just the normal equipment that you get, but that would have been cool to see them design some more bosses based off of incorporating the floating, sailing, flying aspect. Big jump. Alright, okay. Hold on. A little too far. This is cool. I really wish they would have utilized this mechanic of this a bit more. It's a cool time, though. Use your light to unlock it. Like I said, we are going to use a safety save here, just in case. I think, like the other ones, it will, even if I do die, it'll just put me right back at the beginning of the boss battle, but this is kind of just habit for me for this game. Back when I ran it on the PS2, I basically just wouldn't even bother using any of the save shrines up until this one. Just because getting back here was such a pain, and this one was a little more likely to have a death of the character. Come on, aggro. I know, you're reluctant to go this way, and I know why. Uh-oh. No, aggro! No! He's gone. Aggro's gone. He's been our faithful companion. Our only companion for this entire journey. And now we must press on alone. This is one of those moments I was talking about where the only choice is to go forward now. You can't go back. And so begins the final trial of the game. Climbing. Okay, we made it up to the next level. And here I ask that same question. Who's lighting these? Who's lighting these fires? Why are there lights in here? Who's doing this? Are they magical? Are they just ever burning? We don't know. Alright. And we are just about there. Okay, we're gonna get a look at him. As you can see, this guy is absolutely massive, and he's basically wearing a tower as a dress. He's got a nice little skirt on, and his skirt is a building. So you can see where I kind of got the idea for the, you know, the main central shrine area, going from just being a building and being this building-covered giant monolithic thing on an even larger scale than this guy. That would have been cool, but it wasn't meant to be. Oh yeah, this guy fires some pretty nasty lasers at you. So half of this boss is, more than half of this boss is just getting to him. There's this huge battlefield here that has all of these underground areas, these underground tunnels that you go from one section to the next. And you have these barriers here. Kind of just gotta jump in between. I like to do a dodge roll in between. And made it. Okay. And he just keeps firing at you even when you're underground, shaking the whole screen. It's just an endless cliff. And this is where he starts firing at us again. He glimpsed us for just a second. He goes, there he is! That one looked like it hit close. Yeah, he's mad. See him just fire like 5 in a row. Ooh, that one got me. Oh, did it kill me? That killed me. No? No, it didn't. Okay. I have my screen blocked a little bit. I have the recording software is just down in the bottom right corner. So that actually looked like it killed me. I couldn't see my health. So we're just gonna... We have to rest here for a minute. Let our health get back up. So we don't want to just get one hit KO in case that happens again. Okay. Let's try one more time. Oh, whoa, I went too far? Okay, whoa, that was weird. I managed to grab on the other side and not be knocked down forever. Okay, okay. We gotta do it again. We gotta rest for a minute. Give it just a moment. Luckily, if you're crouched down like this, it doesn't take too long to restore all your health. Alright, round 3, let's go. Nothing yet. Okay, so my mistake last time is I went too far. Oop, okay, and we made it. Are you gonna fire another? I have gotten knocked off right here. Okay, oh, it almost happened right there. That was weird. I didn't fully go down like I thought I would. So I was still up on top for a second longer than I should have been. We made it, we made it. Got a nice view from under his skirt here. just kind of keeps going up. You just got to make it your way up, up this building that he is wearing. And then if you mess up here and you fall all the way down, you got to climb up his building skirt again. Alright, so he's got a wound on the back here. Stab that. He doesn't like that. I wouldn't either. Now, jump directly back. What we need to do is get onto the other side of his hand. A little trick here is that if you stab him a little bit, he kind of holds his arm a little more still, like to inspect it. He's just like, oh, what was that? What just stung me? Oh, no, 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 no. Do not fall off the edge. Where are you? Okay. There we go. Alright. Yep. Stop it. Stop it. It's funny, they just act like, well, like some humans do when there's a bug on them or something. Some humans will freak out if there's a bug on them, but sometimes they're just like, hey, get off of there. Stabby, little stabby. Alright, and now this one's a little weird. We have to take our bow and shoot across to his shoulder. Grabs his shoulder. He's like, ah! That hurt! Why did you do that? And okay, we're gonna climb up here for a second, regain our stamina. Ooh, and not get knocked off. Yeah, this guy only has one weak point, and it's right here on top of his head. Okay. Please hold still, sir. Please. Why can't I get up? What is happening to me? Why can't I get on his head? What is going on? Let me up, sir. Sir, I need to do an inspection. Whoa, okay. Come on, bud. Let me up. There we go. Just gonna take a look at this real quick. There's no cause for alarm. He will just shake around forever. There's only a few opportunities to get him. We'll probably end up having to take a quick break for stamina, so we don't want to fall off. It's not preferable to fall off. Okay. Okay. Nope. This is the one where it's super helpful to have an area that you're, like, to have the right hold so that you're locked. Because when you're locked on there, it's so much easier for him to have all of his feet down and therefore be able to stab. But I'm not entirely sure how that works. Let's see if we can get him without needing to re-stamina. I think I'm gonna have to take a breather. Yep. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Hold on. No! Okay, okay. Oh man. I'm one hit away. Okay. This is still savable. We did not fall all the way down. Oh man. That is slightly unfortunate, but we can make the climb one more time. It's okay. It's okay. We'll make it. At least I didn't have to climb all the way. Yeah, if you were looking for a professional run of this game, this is not it. This is not it. I'm out of practice with this. But I hope this playthrough was fun anyway. Alright, hey, no, whoa, hold on. No. What's happening there? Okay. Let's get him again. Oh, no. That was a mistake. I switched to the bow, but we still gotta stab him on the hand a little bit here. Switch back to the sword. Only a 1-2 poke, 1-2 poke, 1-2 poke. Come on, 1-2 poke. Let's go. Up here a little bit. Draw our bow. Bada bing, bada boom. Hit him with the sword. Hit him with the arrow. Alright. Chill. Excuse me, sir? Did you make it? Okay. I thought he just fell. Come on, let me up. Please don't shake me off. Come on. We're so close to being done. Going a little over here by getting all of our stamina back, but I ain't taking no chances. You need to calm down, sir. Okay. Come on. Almost had it. Let's go. We have one, maybe two more stabs. Nope, that was it. Nice. Boom. And we are done. It has been defeated. Alright, now I always try to... I'm still on his head, I think. I always try to jump... Oh, nope. I end up falling down the front. What I try to do is jump off the back of him because it's a sheer cliff. And I always try to see if I can just start falling down off the edge and then the tendrils just come in and get me at the very bottom, but did not happen. I really wish they would give more backstory, but they achieved that effect perfectly. That's probably exactly what the developers wanted, is they wanted to put just enough in so that you wanted more. The word for no is Arigdarani. It means no. Huh. You can tell here, see how his skin is all gray. Okay, yeah, you can see the horns on the side of his head. He's fine. It's just a flesh wound. But it ain't over yet, folks. I didn't hear no bell. So this part's fun, but it controls a little weird. You just turn into a Shadow Colossus, Shadow of the Colossus, Shadow Colossus. I get it. You get it, get it. Now you can just hold smash! Smash him! Get him again, get him again, get him again! Come on! Alright, yeah, let's smash him. Can we do anything else to him? I don't think there's really much of anything else we can do. I don't even know where the little guys just ran. Oh no, okay, they're right down here. Ow! Ow! Can jump a little bit, it doesn't do much. Kind of make our way towards this pool. Not really. He's struggling. No, I don't want to turn around. That's not what I want. It's kind of, there's not really much you can do here, and this feels a little glitchy. I kind of just get stuck, and like you're not supposed to be able to move, but I don't know if it's just a certain amount of time. The camera just does not work for this. Like, clearly they didn't really give this too much thought on like how the camera worked when you are this big. The camera's only meant to work when you're the size of a human. Because yeah, this just, they kept it the same in the remake, but like you can't see anything. I have no idea where the little guys are. There they are. And that's not even true. I could tell that they were not right in front of me just then. It just kind of decided to trigger a cutscene, so that's really what you're waiting for, is just for the cutscene to trigger, and you just cannot see anything beyond that because the camera's like right back here. The camera's like right here behind your shoulder. It doesn't, you can't control it right. Okay, so I won't do this for too long, and I believe it's a little bit harder to do in this version than it was in the PS2. But you can kind of resist this pull for a long time / indefinitely if you do it right. Let's see if I can, I at least want to demonstrate it. I won't go on for too long because I do want to wrap this up here real quick, but it's just kind of funny to see. So they give you control here as, oh no, I ran the wrong direction. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You can kind of just, if you do it in the right direction diagonally, you can cover a good amount of distance doing this, and with the right timing, you don't get knocked over. It'll still happen, but, oh man, they're really, give me 3 in a row there. I feel like it works better if you do it diagonally. very silly looking. You can just kind of go up. You can keep going. Let's see if we can make it to the maiden real quick. Let's make that our goal. If we can't make it there, give it about 30 more seconds of doing this. I don't think we're going to make it that far without a big struggle. Okay, yeah. But you see what I mean. If you are persistent at that, you can keep going towards the front of the temple, but it does lock you in here. Like they said, they put a barrier around the whole temple. And, so yeah, even if you manage to jump all the way to the front. So what I'm going to do, another fun thing with the grabbing mechanic, you can kind of just hold on here. And there is an achievement that you can get for holding on long enough. And I think you need to at least be in New Game Plus to be able to do it. It's something like holding for like a minute or 2 minutes straight or something like that. And if you're in New Game Plus, you have a bigger stamina pool, and so you can just do this for quite a long time. So we're almost out here. Yep. And now we kind of don't have the ability to hold on anymore. We regain a little bit, but nope. That's it. So I think what happens here is it's going to do this scene, then it goes into the credits, and then we get like a Marvel-style after-credits scene. So if that is what happens and the scene that I'm thinking of doesn't happen before the credits, we'll just cut out the credits. Maybe we'll just fast forward it. I do want to, you know, give them credit for the game, but it does take like 20 minutes to get through the credits as well, so we don't really need to do that. But yeah, so their spell destroys the bridge to this temple. So in theory, nobody can ever get in again. Wow, she opens up her eyes. It worked. Wander's spell worked. She has come back to life, but she is now trapped here. Along. Yeah, you know, she's trapped here. There's a theory out there. I don't know how much of a theory it is, how much it's actually proven or what, but there's a couple other games that this developer has done that are loosely connected. They're all in the same universe in theory. So, in theory, this game is first. Then you have their other game called Ico, which was their previous game that they released before this one. So this is first, Ico is second. And then they have a game that they released for PS4 called The Last Guardian, and that one is third. And the theory is that the characters in Ico are descendants of these people. You'll see what I mean once we get there. I started explaining that a little early for this to make any sense, but so we still have some more plot to go through. And look, Aggro is alive. He's limping, but he survived his fall. is a good way for them to make sure that we watch the credits, is that they put the final scenes under the credits so that if you want to know what happens, you gotta look at them. I'd be surviving off fruit and lizard tails. I guess there's birds. You could hunt birds. Poor aggro. At least he's alive, but he's injured. It's a baby! Wander got turned into a horned baby. And that's where the crossover kind of comes in with Eco, which is your main character in Eco also has horns on his head like that. And so it's theorized that the bloodline of these two is what leads to Eco, but then that means that these two have to procreate at some point, and he's a baby right now, so that means that in theory, she raises him back up from a baby until he's old enough to procreate. At that point, she's basically his mom. She's mothered him his entire life, and then they grow up and have babies, and those babies have to end up being incestuous. That line has to end up being incestuous. Like, maybe they have multiple kids, and those kids get together, and that's the only way that any sort of line can continue. I guess that's what happens. Yes, Bruce, you want to come up for the end of the video? You want to say hi real quick? Oh, every time he bonks into the mic. Bruce, I'm gonna hold you up for a sec. You want to say hi? Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us for Shadow of the Colossus. I hope you enjoyed this one. This was a nice shorter form Let's Play playthrough for me to be able to do, because I'm still working on Demon Souls. I'm on episode 7, I think, is what I'm working on right now. And it was nice to be able to sort of smash this game out in one night. And, yeah, now we're done with it. I want to do some other games like this, because, you know, I have my big A Soulsbourne journey going through. And that's going to be multiple games, you know, I'm working through Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, 3, all the DLCs in theory. Like, this is going to take me a while, especially if I'm releasing them, you know, about once a week. I'll get through it quicker than I will. Oh, and I've been talking through this whole thing. This is the secret garden I was talking about earlier. They only really show it at the end of the game, but this is the secret garden that I was talking about. And for some reason, there's deer here at the top. There's no deer anywhere else in the game, but there's a baby deer. Anywho, yeah, this is the secret garden area that I was talking about. This is where you can reach if you climb up the outside. And it's a really neat area, and again, this is theorized that unlocking the 17th Colossus had to do with getting up here somehow. Either it was up here, or you had to get up here in order to unlock something, and the 17th secret Colossus would appear somewhere else. But no, that unfortunately was not the case. And you can even see that as we zoom out here, The top of the tower isn't even truly the top of the tower. There's more to it. Not that you can get up it, I don't think. This game does something really neat at the end, which is it just bookends itself really well. It ends with following this hawk, and it comes full circle back to the very first scene, which is this hawk descending. So that's kind of nice that it comes around full circle. I'm gonna let it ride. We'll see if we get back to the beginning, but I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Yes, I'm still here. Alright, and there we go. That was the bookend. So it ends on that same shot of the same sky with the bird. Okay. And here we are again. And we can skip past this, but you see what I mean. It ends the same way it starts. All right, and that was Shadow the Colossus. Thank you so much for joining me on that. Again, it was really nice to be able to just knock out a nice little quick game. I want to do some other ones like this that don't take me as long to get through as the Soul series is. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you're subscribed, if you aren't yet, if you are subscribed, don't forget that you did get a golden star for this video. If you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe so that you can get your shiny golden star. Other than that, have a good one. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.